Thank you.
Shall we play a game?
Oh. We could see this coming back in 1983 in the movie War Games. Or how about in the Terminator series, where Skynet becomes self-aware, activating killer robots. But then, a decade later in real life, the great chess players went down. Then Watson won Jeopardy! And now the rest may already be history. AI has taken off, embedded in the software and tools we use every day, with the promise of even more just over the horizon, if we make it there. So part of the discussion tonight with two experts from the UW. Will AI give us 10-hour work weeks and increase human productivity as a partner, or will it enslave mankind and possibly be the beginning of our collective end? And our Steve Kiggins with the story of AI and its role in academia. Is it a tool that will enhance human learning, or a crutch that will make true learning a thing of the past? That's the discussion tonight on Northwest Now. My generation grew up with an appreciation of futurist and author Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. But what if the robot can think for itself? It's not just programmed, it's goal-seeking and possibly most concerned about its own survival. That's the worry about AI, software that evolves and possibly even gains something mimicking true understanding, emotions, and feelings. What if a robot or even just a computer gets mad, taking its programming to an extreme where the unintended consequences result in extermination? It sounds far-fetched, but some of the best minds in this field are deeply worried about just that kind of thing. For now, though, our concerns are about things like ChatGPT, a software that can write and compose, and as Steve Kiggins tells us, fool teachers every now and then.
Why this particular author was most suited to writing this text.
So we're like, oh no, AI is going to be taking away all of our writing instruction and everything like that.
This is a scored discussion.
Gig Harbor High School English teacher Jessica Gillard preps students for a writing assignment that just a couple years ago didn't exist.
And a lot of kids are like, well, we shouldn't let the robots take over.
The research, study, writing, and editing required for today's homework encourages students to embrace the use of artificial intelligence.
Sometimes I think the technology goes like really fast, and then we have to kind of say, okay, we have to have some boundaries here.
While much larger school districts in places like New York State and Seattle have pumped the brakes, in other places like the Peninsula School District and Gig Harbor has instead chosen a measured yet thoughtful approach.
My seniors, especially graduating from high school now, those entry-level data entry types of positions aren't going to exist anymore, so they're going to have to learn how to work with the AI in order to be able to function in society.
We're kind of on the front line of it, but we're trying to see what we can do.
Executive Director of Digital Learning, Chris Hagel, says the district worked alongside instructors to develop lesson plans in late 2022 and early 2023 that guide students across age groups how to use AI, like ChatGPT, to enhance instruction and help kids identify where the technology could fall short.
Trying to stay on top of this is going to be impossible, but, teaching kids to be critical thinkers and to be problem solvers and to utilize the tools that are available to them is this kind of skills that we need.
It's almost impossible to predict where we're going to be in 5 years with this technology. And if you know anything about school districts, that you know that they move very slowly and that transformation is difficult.
Christian Pinedo from the San Francisco-based nonprofit AI EDU is working with educators in school districts across America to navigate AI while advocating for digital literacy and equitable access to emerging technologies.
Yeah, the potential AI has to transform society is enormous, and partly because of its universal fit for a lot of different things. It is not something that gets pigeonholed into one field and is going to affect just that one field. It's going to universally transform tons of things. And it's because AI itself is a very amorphic concept, and its applications are something that we're starting to see more and more of.
Okay, so you guys have...
While some worry students may use AI to generate entire assignments, essentially cheating themselves into a passing grade, instead the Peninsula School District believes Kids and teachers can use AI as a tool, but not as a substitute for intelligence.
That's what their jobs are going to be, right? So when we look to my seniors, especially graduating from high school now, those entry-level data entry types of positions aren't going to exist anymore. So they're going to have to learn how to work with the AI in order to be able to function in society.
In Gig Harbor, Steve Kickens, Northwest Now.